working. Okay, hi guys, and welcome back to some more This War of Mine. Finally, a game with reasonable temperatures. We got some news from the pharmacy, yeah, an assault is gonna happen. But yeah, I've started playing Frostpunk recently, and goddamn, is it cold in that game, like compared to this. It is fucking ridiculous. Alright, let's keep things up to speed. And the rebels put our lives and those men in the hope of saving many more. Did we do the right thing? We definitely did. It looks like there is some talk to be had. I think it's the day after, so we don't need to feed right away. Let me do a check because I haven't played in a time of everything we have. Food seems fine. Water is okay. And food with that is fine. Medicine we have. Wood seems totally fine. Fuel is alright. We have weapons. We could make a guitar. Components. We could start repairing stuff, I guess. Get an armor and things like that. So, yeah. Do you think Adam is safe? I worry about him so much. About people he might be ordered to kill. He's still your son. Banded the truth out of blind loyalty to the country that betrayed us. Oh, Adam. Why? Alright. First, check that out. Second, let's check over here. Nothing we can do. We don't have any tobacco. Let's check. I guess we can build. We can butcher that piece of furniture. We have finally cleared out everything over here after so many days. It took forever. Before I do that, let me check how much it is to upgrade these. This is more important. Alright, we're gonna do that and then we're gonna make the uh, guitar. Probably should upgrade this as well now that I'm thinking about it. That's gonna be the next upgrading the food station. We don't really need it. We have food for like at least another week over here. I only got it to level 2. Alright, there is a lot of stuff that we need to do. And we are completely out. Okay. In that case, let me check. It's probably not enough to make anything anymore. Right. Let me check this one, what it takes. Some components and gears. Okay, you can go to sleep. It's time to report. Still haven't recovered from that injury. I wouldn't want to use a bandage on a slightly wounded, but we might have to. Have to hit a rebel hideout in Zatom. Pass on this warning to them if you can. Clear out the brothers from the pharmacy too. Alright. Raid of the pharmacy to share his knowledge of the oncoming attack. He put himself at the risk for the rebel's sake. We also need to upgrade these. I mean, it would help us out a lot. Can't remember what we were planning to do next, like what place to go. We have cleared a bunch of places. There are also a few places that we haven't quite checked out completely. There is a trader at the bar. There is the warehouse. That's gonna be a pretty solid one to hit, but it's gonna take quite an effort to do so. And I'm not sure if we can due to the snow, like a few areas are gonna be cut off. Hey, look at that. I guess this is where we are broadcasting, right? Grab some snow. We might need to melt it, but although we have a lot of water, might not need to, but just in case. He's gonna sleep, and after that I'm gonna put her to destroy that last piece of furniture for extra wood and fuel, and that will be that. Took us like 11 days to completely clear out the shelter. That was unbelievable. Like the two places that we needed to pickaxe, the fucking crowbar all over there. Pretty ridiculous. Alright, well, I'm gonna put him to sleep. Making a difference, just think of how many insurgents would have died if we didn't warn them. Yep, hopefully it will end the war quicker. If not, then we're not gonna survive for long. Okay, let's see over here. Oh yeah, there was the bakery. Where there was the Novak pharmacy. The toy store, we haven't checked that. We know from like the previous DLC that it has been used as an interrogation spot. Music club, ghost house, there is some stuff left there. Central Square, there is a lot of wood over here if we want to go back. The warehouse is gonna be a massive one to pick. Gas station, I guess there was a little bit left. Suppose we can check the bakery just in case to see what happened to that guy and maybe grab some stuff if there is any left. We shouldn't need anything, I don't think, but I guess we'll grab a hatchet just to be safe. I think we did clear out all the places that, you know, required crowbar or anything like that. We don't have saw blades yet. There are a lot of places that need saw blades and haven't really... Sounds here. Good evening. Hello? Yeah, okay. Novak might be dead. Like, we did tell everyone that, hey, you know, this guy is the insurgent. Can run, she sneaks quietly. They're gone. It's so terribly empty here. Well, not much you can expect. God, it's my fault that they took them. Left a complete mess. Whatever happened here, it wasn't expected nor pleasant. Oh. Well, we can take the food. Novak's son's toy is lying on the ground in chaos. Hope Novak's son is safe and sound. I mean, regardless if it was the rebels or the military taking him, I don't think they would have done anything to his son. You know, at least I'd hope so. Have no way of knowing. This music though, it's always so intense. Let's see if there's anything here. More stuff we can... I'm not sure if it's really counts as stealing anymore. They're gone. It is scavenging at this point. Wow, a heat lamp, that's very valuable. Okay, we are full up. We don't really need this, so I guess we can grab that. We'll see about anything else. Also have to check downstairs. Seems like there could be good stuff there. We can't really grab that. We could also take the hatchet to some of the things and clear them out. Yeah, I can grab that. Fertilizer, we can use that at the trap or at the... Ooh, what's this? Bullets. Looks like a safe. Guess that's what it is. Only trash and dirt here. Alright, well, we took everything. There is some bits and scraps left, but I think we took everything that's important, so we can go. Today is the feeding day. We don't have any vegetables, so we'll eat those ones. The slow news day, sorry. We don't have news every day, you don't have to worry about it. I feel bad for taking their things. They're no longer there, mate. Gotta move on. Yo, wake up. Alright, he's no longer hurt. It's good. Canned food, that's what I wanted to say. This feels better. I'm glad. I think this could be good. This could be good too. We'll start with this. You go right on. Start listening for broadcasts. Let me check if the recording is working really quickly. Alright, seems to be working fine. 12 minutes in. We have a lot of time to go. Sad, but she'll move on to it. Let's prep some saw blades next. And by some, I mean a single saw blade. Can't remember off the top of my head any places that we could use saw blades on. I'm sure there are, I don't know how crowded it was here. Was it? We can upgrade this now with the heat lamp. As soon as we get everything else. 30 components, my god. Oh, someone's at the door. Same old, same old. New transmission. I have some good news. Tell me. I mean, Ranova got what he deserved. You did well. Thanks. Glad I could help. Alright, time to feed him, tell him the news, and then he has to broadcast whatever he got today. And she has to go to sleep. Here, you have to eat. It sounds like he's giving him medicine, but to be fair, might be canned food. Can't stop thinking about Novak's son. What happened to him? Don't worry, the rebels are not like those army thugs. He's somewhere safe, I'm sure. I wouldn't be, but we don't have any way of knowing at this point. Just finished watching the newest full-length movie from Black Mirror, and it was absolutely crazy. Bandersnatch, I think it was called. Recommended interactive movie. That was something new. Receive static. Outpost Delta 2 here. Static report. Report, sir, we've lost our informant at the bakery. Those rogue broadcasters close to him. I suggest we locate them and end their meddling. Over. Whoa. Okay. He's getting not afraid. I'll do my duty whatever it takes. You know, I mean, that is fine, but a reporter should be impartial. And, you know, I'm not sure if you actually have that impartiality over here because, you know, as much as I can grant you that the rebels are fighting for a good cause and the military are thugs that are out there to do crimes, it is hard to believe that the rebels are 100% guilt-free, like they haven't done any torture or random bombings or snipings that could have affected civilian lives, even if to a lesser extent. It's very hard for me to believe that they haven't done that, and you're not reporting on them, so that's why I'm not gonna take your claim of being like going for the truth as absolute as you might think you're doing it. But anyway, let's end the day and let's go. Have the helmet now. We could go to the warehouse and check those out. Let's check the toy store first. Uh, yeah, should be fine. Could also check the pharmacy. We'll check that later. Lots of materials, lots of parts, kind of what we need. To be fair, we'll grab the usual and should be fine. The warehouse we definitely need to grab the assault rifle and everything. Alright. This is very good. I mean, if anything we get this day is just components and gears, then I think it would be a good run. We're gonna take other things too, but we are gonna leave them if we find component and gears. That is what we need. Now this might be interesting because I do remember that there were... I hear somebody downstairs. Is anybody there? Please help me. Hello? Yes, I hid in a basement during the bombardment several days ago. I guess you're trapped there? Oh, the explosion made the ceiling collapse and I got stuck here. Oh, over there. I see. Starving and dying of thirst here. Please help me. Well, I don't have any food on me, but if you have any food in your house, I could give you some. And then I'll try to get someone to help you. You can do that. Much longer I can last. I'll help you out. Oh, that is a lot of wood. Talked with some woman's personal belongings. Looks like some woman lived here. Oh. Let's bust this up. There is a place that we can use the crowbar over there, but we cannot really go down there now. Probably after they bust him out. So we're gonna have to go at least one more time here. Wow, that's a lot. And a mixer. Diary that ends with a note from a week away. It's been really hard since Papa died. It's not easy for a woman alone. Man, look at me. Fortunately, I met my school colleague from years ago and he promised to look after me. I think I agreed that such a pretty girl would make a valuable asset. Let's make a deal. Bring her to our little establishment and in return you'll get some food, smokes, and a free shag once in a while. Wow. And the woman is missing. They might have taken her while he was stuck here. We can't go down there. Yep. Guess that's it. Let's go. I'll be back soon. Hold out. We could have given him some snow, you know, and to have something to drink, I guess. But probably it can't get to him anyways, considering how ravished the house is. Day 14 and it's still snowing. There's a man trapped in the toy store. Yep. Gotta keep the heating going. How much more fuel we have? 12. Okay, it's still fine. This war can't end soon enough. You said it, brother. Let me see here first. Saw blade. Don't have enough to upgrade it. I did already get a helmet. Could get a lot more. Let's get the guitar going first. And we'll put it over on this level somewhere. So he can have access to it too. Right next to the snow. Why not? Both of them are. Oh, she's referring to their son. Yeah, that'll be kind of a difficult situation to be into. Like, their son could die because of him reporting something. Oh hey, we know her. The good old, forgot her name. What will be given out at the brewery? Please announce it on the air so people know to come. To go there and make sure. So we could not announce them and keep it for us. Okay, we have a lot of information then. Good, because we also captured something. So, received our thanks to Malik for warning us about the attack in Zatom. He saved many lives. Toy stores earlier needed to remove the debris. Somebody help him, please. The old brewery water will be handed out to those in need. Make sure you bring your own containers. I need our plea for help and save that man in the collapsed basement. By helping on another, we retain our humanity. That we do. Can you play the guitar? Horrible way to die. Yep. It would not be pretty. I guess we can check the pharmacy to see, well, he is just terrible. I guess he can keep himself busy. We really haven't found that many books, that's amazing. Which is in the wall. And we don't have any way to upgrade them or anything. Alright, now for today, so there's the brewery. We could go to it, I guess. Pharmacy, huge amount of weapons, toy store. Let's go to pharmacy first, then we'll go to that place. Yeah, bakery is completely done. Let's see. We don't think we need anything. I guess we'll grab a crowbar just in case there was something that I missed. Should I grab the saw blade? I don't think we need to. There might be something, but oh well. We'll do without. Once again, components, gears, wood, we have a lot of that. We really don't need more. Not anytime soon, at least. Ah, there was a place that needed a saw blade. Damn it! Ah, now I'm upset. What happened to these guys though? They left. They riddled with bullets. This was an execution. Oh my god, they got him. Fuck. You know it was because of that. Shit. Well, this was not a very successful run in terms of scavenging. Should have picked the saw blade, so at least we know that if we want to grab anything from the pharmacy, we just need the saw blade and that's it, nothing else. We'll check the brewery tomorrow in any case. Nothing for today. It's time to eat, and I guess we can prepare a meal. Have a lot of meat and more over there. More government propaganda. How do you know it's propaganda? Have you fact-checked it yourself? Sorry. It's just that, you know, in situations like this, especially in situations like this when you're cut off from stuff, it's very easy to develop bias towards one side or the other. So, yeah. Let me see, so we have 34 wood, 7 fuel. Enough for 2 more days at least. I guess we can make another helmet. Or another saw blade. We can make it and sell it. Nothing to report for today. Well, I'll be damned. The trader hasn't been over here in a lot of days, so it is expected that he might be here. And hey, speaking of the devil, right when I was talking about it, the extra helmet is gonna come in very good shape. Yes, we are gonna trade. Chill. Okay, so we don't need a pickaxe anymore. We don't need 2 helmets. Let's see, fuel, that is very good. Gears, we're gonna get that. Vegetables are always fine. Weapons. Pure alcohol. Kind of at a standstill. What can we give him extra that wouldn't tip the balance too much? Homegrown tobacco. There you go. Seems fine. I don't need any food, medicine, or anything extra over there. So, deal. We should add more components. Could have had a lot more deal if you had that. But since you don't, that's gonna be it. You feed him, you go to sleep. We're gonna go do one more day. And then we're gonna end the episode. Very dramatic, I know. You go to sleep and you end the day. Nothing like a good night's sleep during the middle of the day. Not much to take from over here. I guess This and this should be enough. I haven't really made use of the shovel, like, at all. It hasn't been damaged at all, so it means that we haven't used it anywhere. Which is unusual. How much so much to fly? Oh god, so many dead. What happened? Run for your life. Who knows if it's over? What are you talking about? Hey, wait! Hello? We'll be okay. We'll get you out of here. What happened? Some looters must have went seriously injured. What happened? Friend is severely wounded. It all happened so suddenly. What? What happened? First self, I need to take care of him. I don't think I like this, but can you see from over here? It's a window. Of course not. Jesus, I hear crying. Hear me? You'll be fine. Nothing worth taking. Whoa. Holy crap. A fire. Must have been some kind of explosion. Oh, I remember. This is something that happened in Sarajevo. It was a bombing. It was what eventually caused the intervention of the NATO forces to stop the war in Yugoslavia. But what happened here? Some kind of explosion. They had to supply water from these kind of places, and there was like a artillery bombing from the rebels. Help. I don't know how. Please, he's dying. Man out there, he's still alive. Need of help. I'll try. These parts scatter all over the place. I'm gonna throw up. There are any rebels here taking pictures of everything. It's some kind of nightmare. Ah, these are rebels. What the hell happened here? Waiting for water when the shells hit. The military is full of nothing but cold-blooded murders. The whole world needs to learn about the crime. Why are you taking photos? Help the wounded. I need to document this massacre first. We need proper evidence of this war crime. Grozny must pay for it. The world has to know. Yeah. So there you go. Historical accuracy. And hey, there is actual water here. Looks like he's in shock. I wish I could do something for me, but he needs a proper medic. They think we're safe? It hurts when I try to move. I hope they won't fire again. I don't remember much. I was waiting in line for water. There was a blast and I was smashed against the wall. And I regained consciousness, covered in blood, and everything around me was on fire. From the army must have used mortars against us. To them, civilians are just as good targets as rebels. My god, look, it's Bruno. What is he doing here? I guess we can use extra components. Looks like a lot of water here. If nothing else. Man, this is insane. Oh, there's a place up there we can go. Terrible mid-layman explosion is the result of the shelling. They should hear about the atrocities committed by the Grozny military, but must we be the one to report them? Bound to seek vengeance. Man, I mean, the fucking rebels are documenting this. This is huge. To inform the people of this horrible tragedy on the radio, the soldiers won't take kindly to a whistleblower drawing attention to their war crimes. Some gas pipes here, these give me an idea. An unfortunate gas explosion. There is no way, there are too many eyewitnesses to cover that as something like that. I wonder how these lockers survived here with nothing. We got water for days, by the way. Nothing but useless trash. Yep. Oh, a lockpick. Yeah, we can grab that. Hey, Bruno. Okay, there's so many wounded. I'll be okay, thank you. Jonas says we're waiting for water. Wait, you're from the radio, aren't you? Keep quiet about what happened here. Share about these atrocities. Yes, they're not gonna notice by the military and they're getting angry. If you don't stop, they may decide to stop you themselves. Be reasonable. Thanks for the warning. As the retribution, I'll tell Malik the truth. The next thing that the rebel used for propaganda. Wow. No way. Alright, well, this is gonna be pretty massive, but it might be that the next one will be like the last episode. I'm not sure, depending on how things go. But yeah, must be pretty shocking to see something like that. In any case, I'll have to end this episode here. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. God damn it, they robbed us again. Oh my god, they stole so much wood. They stole wood and fuel and vegetables. Vegetable isn't as bad. We kind of ate relatively recently, but they stole all our fuel and much of our wood, so we're not gonna be upgrading anything anytime soon. And we might need to go to just do a fucking wood grabbing run. Fuckers. Anyway, see you guys next time. We're going to make it has stopped working.